What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and today is December's Scentsy Empties. So let's get started. This particular scent is going away December 31st, but as I film the video, it is currently available. So it is from the Signatures Treats. It's the longest one. Disney Mickey Mouse Cinnamon Bun Bash. The notes on this: baked pastry dough, sweet cinnamon, and vanilla glaze. This is very sweet. There's a little bit of a bakery tone that didn't wow me, and there's almost like cream cheese tendency for this one. This one was okay, about a medium performer from my recollection, but not one that I need to repurchase. I think I have a couple of box sets, so I'll use those up eventually, and that will be it for me. From the Harvest collection, I have Peaks and Pines. Excellent performer. This one is Dewy Greens, Lavender, and Cedarwood. There's definitely pine in here. It smells like there might be a little bit of eucalyptus with the Dewy Greens. It's very strong, open concept worthy scent. Going away December 31st. From the Sugar Chalet wax bundle that was attached to the warmer, we have whipped frosting. This is probably one of the standouts for the year. It's whipped butter, frosted vanilla, and golden sugar. Yes, I love these kind of scents. Yes, I really enjoy this. And the good thing is other people are enjoying it too. People that aren't like vanilla crazy like I am. Yes, this is good. It makes you feel kind of cozy and warm, comforted. I don't know, it's just a really nice scent. Now, the issue with this scent is it's kind of like a quarterback or a star of the show. But we already have vanilla bean buttercream on the team. So can you have enough room for two quarterbacks? Like, who are you going to play? So I don't know if this is going to make the catalog just because vanilla bean buttercream is a top seller already and they might compete against one another, but I would buy both. So I do have that in my Scentsy Club, and I've put multiples of 2, which I don't have any other scent in multiples of 2. All right, also from the Sugar Chalet wax bundle, we have Gingerbread Hugs. So this one was available, I think, in 2020 scent of the season. It was a really nice bakery gingerbread scent, not overly aggressive with the gingerbread. So the notes are fresh baked gingerbread, vanilla, and nutmeg. So one of Scentsy's better gingerbreads, in my opinion, and about a medium performer, and longevity is about average, so I think that is a good one. I might get 1 or 2 more before January 1st because I have one, and I think I would like maybe 1 or 2 more. Erica really liked that one. She complimented it twice. All right, from the scents of the season, we have Cheery Cherry. Very hard to say. So Cheery Cherry has notes of candied cherry, spiced amber, smoked marshmallow, and blackberry. So personally, I don't get a lot of blackberry. The cherry is nice and sweet, and it's not overbearing as some cherries can be. Cherry and wax is usually aggressive. I think what's happening is that beautiful smoked marshmallow, which is not very smoky, is coming in, and it's kind of dulling down the cherry, which is nice. And then the amber is making it just a touch body care, but not too much. This reminds me of a variation or a distant cousin of Spiced Ember Glow. There's something about the way it's coming across. They are different, but it reminds me of a similar vibe that I get from Spiced Ember Glow. So totally on top of this, it's in my club. I really like that one. All right, from the Lord of the Rings collection, which I believe is also leaving December 31st, we have Shire Sunrise. And this was a scent that came out of the vault for about a month, and now it's going back in. So the notes on this: woodland breeze, citrus, forest florals, and lush hillsides. Now, I really enjoyed this on day 1. I thought it was a fresh, green, uplifting type of scent. Really enjoyed it, but as time went on, it started to morph into a little bit of a masculine cologne, amber kind of tendency. Personally, I did not like that change as the days went on, but this was a fantastic performer. So if you're someone that likes to put scents in and have them last maybe half the week, then this would be a good one to give a try, even with the $1 more that you pay for licensed bars. All right, this one is currently available with an asterisk because as I film the video, we have Scentsy Club exclusive products that you can get access to if you're a Scentsy Club member, which I am. But this particular set I received last December, and it is from the Mardi Gras collection. It is Creme de Menthe. So this one is available in the Scentsy Club exclusives, and if you need to know how to get access to that, type down below in the comments. I'll explain it to you. So this one has garden mint, peppermint and spun sugar. It does kind of tend to go towards Peppermint Dreams, but Peppermint Dreams is more edible, and this has a little bit more sharp peppermint, I believe, less bakery, less creaminess, and it doesn't perform quite as well. It's fairly strong at the beginning, and then it kind of dies off faster than Peppermint Dreams. So I prefer Peppermint Dreams, and I'd love to see that one voted back and bring back my bar. I believe it was definitely available in 2020, but I don't remember if it's been available since then. So maybe we'll see that one come back soon. All right, from a new release, I have Brown Butter Pumpkin. Now I had 2 cubes left and I made samples, but I also used some of this throughout the month as a blender. And that's how I tend to use this. So the notes are seasonal spice, melted butter, brown butter, and pumpkin. It's not overly strong, but I feel like it has a lot of butter tendency, which is, makes sense. It's called brown butter pumpkin. But I sometimes use it if I need to bring the intensity of a scent down or just kind of switch things up just a little bit. So not one that I need to repurchase, but I'm not opposed to repurchasing if it returns, if you understand what I'm saying. All right, now for testers, I finished up 2 lots that were from the current side of the catalog. So let's talk about them. Salted caramel toffee. Salted caramel toffee and butterscotch. I added this to a vendor wax coffee scent that was a little bit too sharp, and it sweetened it up perfectly. So really, really good. And I also made some samples with Arctic Kiss, and holy moly, was this ever strong. I don't know if they just had, extra juice in them, or they cured to be so strong, but it's cool Arctic mint, fresh air, and fluffy vanilla clouds. I'm not sure if I'm going to club this. I don't think I will, because I actually have 2 bricks now and 3 bars, and I haven't been getting to this. Even though I love it, it's a great performer, nice and strong, long lasting. I don't think I love it as much as I used to. So I don't want to get into the habit of having a stockpile and then you have to go through them because you no longer love it. So what I'll probably do is not club that and just see how things fall. Actually, why don't we just go into these testers? These ones are no longer available. So I'm going to tell you I had a change of heart. I'll leave that one, but this one here was Velvet Moon, and I warmed this before, and it's vanilla flower, white musk, and foggy mist. And it still reminds me a little bit of almost like a floral version of Marshmallow Fireside. There's something about it that's creamy, a little bit floral, but very almost like a masculine side to it as well. So it's kind of a unisex, chillo kind of scent. So that is Velvet Moon. Now these testers really discolored, especially one of them. It was like a puke color green, but now I haven't really been seeing Brandy put out videos, and hopefully she's doing okay. But she's probably going to go and like virtually smack me upside the head when she hears this. But I warmed these 2 testers, and after like pissing on this scent so bad, I really enjoyed it in the kids' bathroom. And it is frosted vanilla. I had 2 testers, of course. I don't have any more. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so nice. And before it was very medicinal, liniment to me, but for whatever reason, I really enjoyed these 2 testers. So I'm just so happy that I kind of let it go out on a bang. So that's really nice. It just goes to show, you just never know what you're going to get. You never know how your nose is going to feel from day to day. All right, so let's go through some retired items. And I always say retired items are important because we see these pop up all the time in clearance and flash sales. And also for voting Bring Back My Bar, you want to keep a list. All right, so this is one of my club scents. It's Icicles and Evergreen. I'll hold it over here. Cool Blue Eucalyptus, Pine Needle, Crystallized Sugar. It is a sweet scent, and this is a fantastic performer. Long-lasting and strong. It just goes and goes, days. Oh, so good. I think I'm going to warm another one because I don't want to accumulate too much. I tend to get 3 bars a year, and I need to work through them. Snuggle Up. I probably should have put this in the Bring Back My Bar portion of the video, but it's older packaging from 2023, and it's in my club, so that probably tells you I really enjoy this one. It's Cashmere Woods, Angel Lavender, and Sage. It comes across as a cozy laundry scent. So some laundry scents are very much heavy laundry, soapy laundry, and some lean more cozy, and this is definitely more of a cozy one, a bedroom feel, which is why it was in the Catching Z's collection. So I don't really like lavender, and I don't really like sage, but I love this scent. So if you are like me and you don't tend to like laundry, you don't tend to love lavender or sage, I would still give this one a try. It is an excellent performer. It is strong and long lasting. I would put this anywhere in my place and be happy with this performance. Some people are just saying, oh yes, bedroom, bedroom, or bathroom, but for me, anywhere is good. And my family likes it too, so winner, winner, chicken dinner with Snuggle Up. All right, Bayberry and Currant. This was a strong one, just not one that I loved. It's peppery bayberry, fresh juniper, and bright currant. So this one was one that one of my local customers had. She didn't like it. She gave it to her friend, who is also one of my customers, and she found it too strong, so then she gave it back to me. So I don't know why, but sometimes that happens. You sell bars to your customers, and then all of a sudden they come back. And when that happens, I usually try to give them something to replace it, because I don't want them to feel like they're out of money. And plus, otherwise, I need to deplete the wax stash somehow. But yeah, it wasn't a dislike. It just wasn't one that I would repurchase. All right, Evil Queen, Just One Bite. This is a flat bottom. So the notes on this: apple, warm cinnamon, and black molasses. I believe I have one more left. This one was sweaty as a beast, and I know I'm very warm here right now. I was looking at myself, and I when my bangs get really long, I get this tendency to have this little flip, so I need to have a little trim. But this one here, I know I warmed with brown butter pumpkin, and it really lasted a long time. So for me, this is a good performer. All right, the next one, I have 2 bars. I no longer have any more. And I wasn't crazy about the scent. I just thought it was like an average scent. And then one day, my husband told me whatever I had going in the bedroom and bathroom, he loved it. He said, I love it because I think it smells like you. And so I'm like, oh, and guess what? It was born to shine. So I'm going to tell you the notes on this here first. Nectarine, Pear Blossom, Cashmere, Musk. This is from the Glamorous You Wax Collection. Yeah, it does. It's a pretty perfumey scent. Most times when I warmed this, it was really hard to smell. Eventually, I just got pissed off and put a bunch of wax from all different warmers where I couldn't smell it. I kind of just put them all in warmers here in my bedroom, bathroom. So I had heavily filled dishes. And this went probably 4 or 5 days. I'm not joking. Crazy performance. I didn't put like 8. I didn't put all of this all at once, but I worked on this over the past month and was warming at different places, and eventually I probably did have 8 cubes in my bedroom bathroom combination, but some of them were partially used. But man, this was the way to go for this one. I had to load up a lot, and then it just lasted forever. But if I used the average amount of wax, I couldn't smell it. So sometimes you have to kind of think outside the box and go with a different approach if things aren't working for you. And now I don't have any more. And that's one that he really liked. All right, Holly Berry Cinnamon. This one was from Tester Tuesday, so I won't go into great detail. Cassis, clove leaf, and juniper berry. It's just a cinnamon, festive, berry tree kind of scent. Just like one of those. Sometimes some of Scentsy's cinnamons are very grounded and earthy, and I feel like I'm getting that just all of a sudden. But yeah, just one of those typical ones. Like they all have slight variations, but this one was about a medium light on performance, so I finished it off in Erica's bedroom, used a little bit of extra wax there. All right, I also worked on a flat bottom, which is no family imprints. There is a recycled imprint, but that's it. This is called Birthday Wishes, and I warmed this the day before my birthday, and then I put more wax in and warmed it the day of my birthday. So it says rainbow sugar sprinkles, cake batter, whipped vanilla. I have a few of these, and I'm going to be using them up because I need to use up the flat bottoms. I've told you that about 227 times. I thought you needed to know again. All right, last one. In the retired section, we have Homestead Holiday. And if you've been watching my channel, you probably know what day I warmed this on. I started on Christmas Eve and went into Christmas Day with this one. This one is my wonderful scent. Blood Orange Cinnamon Fir Needle. Now I'm going to tell you, there's been times where I've missed my old place, and this I associate with my old home because it was in my very first Scentsy order that I bought, that I went through the catalog, and I purchased I think 2 6-packs. My very first official Scentsy order, I purchased 3 bars and 3 warmers from the clearance. Or it was a flash sale, I don't even know. But this was in my very first order. So when I smell this, it brings me back to that feeling when you first get into Scentsy and you're just so excited. Not that I'm not excited now, but I've smelled, it feels like a million scents, even though it's not. But this just brings me back to that day. And I remember thinking, it makes me think of my old house. Maybe I need to have a new Christmas scent here. And I was considering kicking it at my club. And then I was watching a few people's videos, and I don't even remember who the people were, but they were just complimenting the you-know-what of this. And I thought to myself, I gotta keep it. I'm gonna try warming it again. And did I feel sad when I warmed it? Not at all. I just really liked this scent. It didn't make me feel sad. I was feeling sad thinking about it, but once I warmed it, I was happy. So yeah, this is my Christmas Eve, Christmas Day scent. I only used one bar. I did dip into another one, but it's not empty, so I'm not gonna talk about it. All right, let's talk about Bring Back My Bars. I have a bunch this month for Bring Back My Bars, and we'll do the older ones first. So I have Cranberry Mango. This is Tropical Mango, Cozy Cranberry, and Spicy Pineapple. I don't really get a spicy note, but man, when this was going, it was so nice that first day. I just loved it. Probably wish it would last a little bit longer, but I think I only have one bar, but I think Patricia might have that in her club. So I'm not a big fruity person, but man, did I ever like this. And I was the one of the people that really talked it up. And then I don't club it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, Painted Leaves is the next one. This one was a former club scent for me, but I had quite a few, so I took it out. Painted Leaves is Blue Spruce, Red Maple, Golden Woods. So strong. Damp fall day, walking outside. Crisp, cool air. Crunchy leaves under your feet. I have 2 Sweet Plum Pastries. This was in my club and I deleted it by mistake one time, trying to delete Plum in White Woods. So just be very careful when you're deleting things. This one is flat bottoms as well. Black Plum, Toasted Coconut, Marshmallow Cloud. It's a very heavy plum scent with not very much pastry. Mostly plum. It smells like the juices of the plum have bubbled over a tart and they've kind of caramelized to the point where they're almost burnt. That's what that smells like to me. This is one of my favorites. It is Marshmallow Mint. I finished up 2 of these. Buttermint, Marshmallow, and Amber. And this is so wonderful. If you like Mint to be Merry, then you should consider voting this back so you can try it and compare. Personally, I like this one better. It's creamier. It's a little bit more buttermint, whereas Mint to be Merry, I feel like, is a hybrid of buttermint and peppermint. And the marshmallow makes it a little bit more sweet and airy versus the other one's more of a bakery cookie. And the amber just doesn't smell like body care, but what it does is I feel like it just kind of carries it through the air. It just kind of makes the room totally enveloped in the scent. The only drawback is it's not very strong. It depends. Like some bars feel like they're stronger than others. These are from 2020, so it says 2023, but these are old ones that they keep giving me, which I'm not that happy about, but anyway. Let's move on. I have another flat bottom of Pink Haze, and this one has grown on me tremendously. Not that I didn't like it before, but man, I wish I had this in my club. I think I have 4 or 5 more, and I'll gradually, if I could talk, I will gradually get through them, but I'm not going to rush through them. Berries, nectarines, vanilla laced whipped cream, and marshmallow fondant. I love marshmallowy scents. They're so beautiful. This is a little bit more of an edible version. If you know the scent Sugar, it's a little bit more edible version. I think I'm liking that one more right now. I used to be a Sugar over Pink Haze, but now I'm Pink Haze over Sugar. Performance is about a medium, and I would say longevity is maybe about a medium as well. All right, so I have Oodles of Orange, and I had this going today in my main space. I had 6 cubes left. And I forgot to write the notes down, but I think there's like mango and orange and papaya and like a bunch of orangey fruits. It's very tangy and juicy and citrusy. It's very, very nice. And I just wanted a break from all the spice. This time of year, as we leave December and we start heading into January, I tend to want a warm, like snowy, crisp, airy scents. But I also sometimes want to warm, like, I don't know, if I do want to warm any lavender scents, it would be this time of year. But also a lot of beige wax I tend to grab, like creamy vanilla bakeries, things like that. Even things like Graduation. Speaking of, I'm not sure when I'm going to put this video out. I think it's going to go out on Monday. But I will probably readdress that. There's a couple questions that I'm going to cover on my live video, and I might have just kind of addressed that. But anyway, I'm also burning a candle. Earlier today, I blew it out. It's called Color Me Happy from Yankee, and it goes really well with this. And I'm almost finished it, so I'm hoping to be able to put that in my empties for my non-Scentsy wax empties. Love Oodles of Orange. I would probably club it if I had a chance to get it back. All right, Apple S'mores is in my club, and I've melted this so much recently, I'm contemplating removing this. I still have 4 more bars, and it's hard for me to get through them as fast as I'm getting them because I have so much wax. You know the dilemma, and I feel like I've been melting it so much lately that I need a break from it, but I can't take a break from it because I need to work through it. So anyway, Harvest Apples, Cinnamon, Coconut Milk, Toasted Marshmallow, Vanilla Creme, and Warm Cedar Wood. I'm not going to put the notes down, it's just too many. But yeah, very strong. It's a love it or hate it scent. I'm just needing a break from it. But I have 2 more flat bottoms. I'll probably work through those and then we'll see. Cotton Candy Cookie. This is a club scent for me. I love this one. I used to not love it, and then my scent preferences changed. There's like a cookie. There's like a creamy, marshmallowy, raspberry sweetness and a cotton candy sweetness. So nice. The notes on this: cotton candy cookies, gooey treats topped with sugared raspberries. So love, love, love. I would say that one performs not as well here as it did in my old place, which is a bummer, but I'll still take it. I warmed Happy Birthday. I warmed this on my birthday in my main space. And the notes on this are sparkling sugar, fluffy whipped cream, and vanilla extract. And this does come across like a little tiny bit of cocoa tendency in with all those vanillas. So for me, it's like a marble cake. Most people say funfetti. Some people say marble. For me, I get marble with almost like a fluffy vanilla icing. All right, so the next 4 are ones that are coming up in January's Bring Back My Bar. So I have Mandarin Toffee Treat. And I warmed most of this and made samples with whatever I had left. Sugared mandarin, sugar cane, creamy toffee butter. I will say scent appeal is far better for me now than it was back in 2017, 2018 when I first tried this. However, this scent was dramatically lighter than I remember, and I don't know if it's just me the way I'm smelling it or if it is really light. So that's a bummer. We don't want things lighter. So curing might be important. I'm just not sure what's going on. I did watch a video from Angie today, Angela Smith, and she commented that she's noticed that the wax consistency does not seem the same with these Bring Back My Bars. I definitely noticed it as well, but I was just hoping I was imagining it. And then when she said it, I commented, yes, I agree. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but anyway, it's a little bit more crumbly. Yeah, not as pliable and smooth when you're removing the wax and even when you're breaking off the wax. So I have Pumpkin Tiramisu. This one is a really good scent. It's actually grown on me. The notes on this are pumpkin, brown sugar, and vanilla cream. This is a lingerer scent, and this is one that I got compliments on. I got compliments that I smelled like a scented candle when I was warming this. So I'll probably repurchase this one. And the pods on that one were phenomenal. The wax is pretty good as well, but the pods were just out of this world. I have Berry Tart. This is not a repurchase for me, just not one that I tend to love at all, but sweet berries, buttery pastry, and caramel. It reminds me of a variation of cranberry muffin. Yeah. I can almost smell like a little bit of like a lemon, something lemony here when I opened it up. Maybe it's because it was next to Summer Sippin'. Ooh, that's really lemony. Anyway, Berry Tart is just not for me, and performance was a little bit lighter than I would have expected, so wasn't a standout. And Summer Sippin'. This one was very strong, so if you like strong scents, this would be a good one. Sun, ripened raspberries, and lemons. The lemon part was nice. The raspberry part was a little waxy and artificial, so the lemon part is a little bit more dominant, and there is almost a tendency to have something like an airy tone, like almost like iced wine or champagne or something going on. I don't know. I don't really smell that on cold, but when I warm it in the air, it feels like that. All right, so let's just talk about the non-wax items, and my question of the month is at the very end, and I have something I'm just so excited to share with you. I don't know if you guys will find it exciting, but I did. Okay, this time of year when I'm switching over warmers, I tend to switch out, like today I switched out 2 warmers from Christmas into more of a winter style, and I like to do it in stages because otherwise it can be overwhelming. I find when I tend to switch out warmers, some of them are missing bulbs, etc. So I went through 3 25-watt bulbs. I used up a pink coconut hand soap. Love this. The notes on this are, well, actually they're wrong because these notes are for pink cotton. But the notes on this are like, I think there's raspberries and clay and maybe some vanilla. I finished off Clothesline Laundry Liquid and Clothesline Large Washer Whiffs. Sorry, the light, it's evening here as I film this video. I'm just so excited because my husband and Erica and Ryan, they went to see a lacrosse, I think it's a professional lacrosse game downtown Halifax. And I've been there before and I was just shocked at how it was. It was crazy. Like the music is blaring. They're so rough. But I wanted to stay here and do some Scentsy work. And so it's just me and Drew. And Drew's in bed, so it's just really, really quiet. So that's probably why I'm talking a lot. But anyway, Clothesline. I don't know how I get off on a tangent, but Clothesline is a very strong laundry scent. I do like it, but I think my favorite laundry scent is Fiji Flower, followed closely by Fluffy Fleece. This time of year, I probably prefer Fluffy Fleece in laundry, and then in spring, summer, I prefer Fiji Flower. All right, I have a Vanilla Mint dish soap. I do like vanilla mint. I used to love it. Love, love, love it. I think my nose has changed a little bit. I melted 4 cubes recently. It was just okay. So I have a few bars to work through, which is kind of what I'm saying. Melt things when you love them. But this soap I did not care for. It doesn't really smell. I don't know. It smells like soapy vanilla mint. So I wouldn't repurchase this if we did sell dish soap. I would not buy the vanilla mint scent. I finished my last 2 pods of Bright Cider Life. Rest in peace. I love you, Bright Cider Life. You're so nice. These pods are fantastic, and I love the wax as well. And I'm lucky to have access through a friend here that helps me out if I need some bars. I finished off some pods of cider mill. They still have the tiniest bit of scent, but they were in my hallway and they weren't really scenting well, so I decided to retire them. I've put in 2 dryer discs of Scentsy Clean, or no, I took them out. Or no, I must have put them in. But I also, I wonder where I had another one, Frosty Air. I put the Frosty Air ones in. Anyway, I don't know what the heck's going on, but I have this in my empties. But I think I have 4 dryer discs in right now. Those ones which are pretty much dead, and the new Frosty Air, which I don't have here to share with you. Sorry, it's a little unorganized. All right, rest in peace. No longer have any more of this. My husband is probably going to cry. He used this up today, and I said, that's it for that one. He goes, we don't have any more Scentsy soap? I said, no, we have Scentsy soap, but no more of the pineapple, coconut, vanilla. And if you know my husband, you know he loves this. So it's coconut, pineapple, and blue fig. So it was a sad day for him. And last but not least, this is my favorite thing of the whole month. And I was just amazed at how much I liked this. It's an oil, and it's Under the Mistletoe. The notes on Under the Mistletoe are pine balsam, vanilla bean, and mistletoe. And oh my gosh, every time I diffuse this, I'd walk in and I'd say, oh my gosh. And it doesn't even smell that good here, like right now. But when it's going in the diffuser, it was just fantastic. So go figure. My favorite item is an oil this month. All right, so speaking of, we just kind of had a oil special and diffuser special. What I want to know from you down in the comments is, do you diffuse oils? And if so, do you have any favorite oils? If you don't, maybe type down why you don't. Like maybe you're just more into wax and warmers. I just want to see what your feedback is on oils and diffusers. I feel like as the years have progressed, they're getting away from as many oils as they used to have. So I'm not really sure what that means, but sometimes that's never a good sign. But yeah, Under the Mistletoe, I would love to see Scentsy bring this back in the catalog. And sometimes that's the unfortunate thing when we get oils in a set. We don't often see them. So yeah, bring us Under the Mistletoe. Bring it to us in wax. I'd love to try it. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Don't forget to head on over to my community post where you'll find 3 Scent of the Month polls. I need as many votes as possible. I need more votes on all 3 polls. Somebody said they didn't like any of the scents. I said, well, could you please vote for, so there's 4 options in each heat or poll. If you don't like, I say 4 and I put up 3, 4. If you don't like any of the options, pick which one you liked the most of those 4 options. I need to get to at least 400 votes. So come on, get out there, help a girl out and vote. So anyway, thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.